Protect our investment.
Greetings, contractor.
Protect the Ascent Group.
I do hope you've been
Defend
enjoying your
against all
downtime. Doing whatever it is you humans do when you're not engaged in some kind of menial labor just to pay the bills and stay alive. But yes, it seems we might have a job for you here. Come and see me in Cluster 13 when you get the chance.
Another adventure full of blood, guts, and glory? Never a dull moment tagging along with you, Flesh.
So, you made it after all. Some of us were beginning to wonder just how ready for action you'd be, so soon after recent events. Here you are, and as a free agent, no less. Moving up in the world. I wouldn't get too confident, though. I think you'll find your time as an indent was just the training wheels, and now the real ride is about to start. So, Y-Corp has a job for you. It's in a place you've never been to before. A zone some like to call the Dark Playground. It's in an area owned and operated by Malhorst-Gelb, populated by corporate lifers, the elite of the elite. It's not for the faint of heart, but then we wouldn't have asked you here if we didn't think you were up to the job. I want you to head over to the DP and see our contact, a man who calls himself Ontario. You can find him at his restaurant, located just off the dock when you first arrive. You can't miss it. To get there, you'll need to take a shuttle from the departure bay in the Edge. We'll mark it on your map. So, do you still have questions? Or is everything pretty clear now? Like I said, this place, it's not like anywhere you've been before. You'll be dealing with high-level mercs everywhere you go, so tread lightly. I highly recommend you do everything you can not to break the surface tension of this new world. Feeling a little slow today? Take a shuttle from the departure bay found inside the Edge. We'll mark it on your map. Ontario. He's our local fixer in the DP. Knows anyone worth knowing, and can put you in touch with whoever you need. That having been said, when you first meet him, try not to stare. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Observe the protocol, contractor. Ontario will tell you everything you need to know. However, as a token of our goodwill, let's just say there's someone that has something we want, and we want that someone extracted. Ontario can tell you more. Taking an interest now, are we? Well, look around. Life's been grand. What can I say? Ever since the clusterfuck that was the Menshen shit show, not to mention the requisite cleanup that came right after. Oh, we've been quite busy here. Well, it wasn't exactly what we expected now, was it? Those interdimensional beings coming on through. And here I was, just getting used to the idea of a mega-corporation as the highest form of life in the galaxy. Go see our man Ontario. Do what he tells you. And remember, it's a different world over there. You've got high-level corporate-sponsored mercs running around everywhere. Keep your head on your shoulders. Be cool, and do not fuck this up.
Didn't see us here.
playground. I've never seen so many organic life forms looking so well off, and yet so utterly miserable at the same time. Fascinating. Looks like Ontario's place is due northeast, just past Trader's Row.
Aja, mitä on?
Light and agile, or heavy and robust?
Green Veles lava au eturma desum bogofuto eltolva fera nie fingod eturma dago jukrin mefanton mefanica inardiget ni gulo.
This here will take out a full chrome if need.
Janiem varitus et elvact fregiforms erfen oira quirgi han fil nord timen futnivo futo ni pa vor erva.
a withered branch, the crow settles. Autumn evening. My, I got a cat dragged in. I'm Ontario. TheAscent word you'd be coming, I must say. You took your sweet time getting here. So, now, let's see if it was worth the wait. First things first, all you need to know right now is that you'll be on a need-to-know basis going forward. And what you need to know right now is that I am the man round here, the local man. I know people, they know people, and these people, they know how to get things we need. You'll be one of my people while you're here, under my protection, such as it is. As for the gig, there's something I need you to get for me. And it ain't a thing, it's a person. I need you to find and then extract a scientist working for one of the megacorps, a would-be defector. As for the finding part, you know what this is? It's a hollow imprint. A record of a certain series of transactions from the net. See, a few cycles back, someone made an anonymous post on the Twilight Net. Now, the T-Net is where you get all the real biz happening, alright? What our corporate overlords might call the dark web. But what I like to think of as simply free and unrestricted trade. And this anonymous poster, whoever it was, said they were going to look to defect from their parent corporation. And they were going to bring a certain game-changing technology with them. Corporations, though, well, they don't like it so much when their lifers want out. So as you can imagine, this person's going to have a hell of a time making that move. And that is where you come in. This technology, we want it. Malhorst-Gelb, I'm sure you know them all too well by now, saw the post and made an immediate move. Now, they have the very same hollow imprint, courtesy of our fine friends at Onyx Void, which has the same data that can track down the whereabouts of the poster. So, the race is on to see who can find the defector and their technology first. They have an army with unlimited money and resources, and let me tell you, one real motherfucker is their chief head of security. Doubtless who you'll bump into at some point along the way. We, on the other hand, have you. Any questions? We don't know who the would-be defector is, or anything about them. All we know is they have access to a certain technology what we want, and the MG will stop at nothing to get it. All we have to go on now is the hollow imprint. It'll point the way to the defector's location. The details I'll leave up to you. But you know the phrase, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. You know why that is? Because if you don't make the very best possible first impression here, you'll be fucking dead. I mean it. So what else do you need? I don't know if Kira already told you, but they call this place the Dark Playground. Corporate lifers who've given up everything to their company. People who've somehow managed to convince themselves of living a good life. But of course, the reality is, they're a bunch of sad, miserable bastards. Malhorst-Gelb, it's like any other corporation. You join for life, and they don't take kindly to anyone who floats the idea of leaving. So now we have an emerging market opportunity. Contractors who come in and make these defections a little less deadly. That's why you're here. And MG and the Ascent Group have been at each other's throats for how many cycles? God knows. Maybe. But I don't think he cares. That's rather above your pay grade, wouldn't you say? I like you, Agent, but let's not kid ourselves. You're still on a need-to-know basis, and you don't fucking need to know. Look, find the defector and bring them in with their technology intact. That's the job. The hollow imprint is a log, like I said. It will show you where this would-be defector last keyed in from. Find that location, and you can pick up the trail from there. Of course, MG's are on the trail and all, so you best get your arse moving, and quick. The Twilight Net, It's the local dark web. The last bastion of completely free and unrestricted trade that anyone can access around here. You want some black market cyber? You want a military-grade icebreaker? You want someone offed? The T-Net is the place to go. That's where the defector made their post, so that's where you're going to start looking, with the hollow imprint. Oh, Kira and I go way back. Don't you worry. I put up with her ruthless ambition. She puts up with my... how can I put it? My personal little foibles. Like the suit, dear? Yeah, it's always been a personal favourite of mine. Why? Is there anything in particular you might be wondering about it? So what else do you need? Right then. Best you get going. And if Kira didn't mention it, then I'm telling you now. Walk softly here. We're looking for subtle, not full guns blazing. You get me?
We'll need to access a local comms node in order to see exactly where the defector logged in. Scanning. Scanning. Looks like there's an access hatch to the comm service tunnel in the industrial zone, due northwest of here. Wow! Did you see the gore spread out all across his chest? Oh, so fashionable, don't you think, Flesh? I wonder if that qualifies as ready to wear. I bet you'd look great in something like that. Pity that suit costs more than you'll earn in 500 cycles.
Gorlihan, alhal, orlar, mini. Jatsa hema, ekvel, ni dagger job, vir ol, katles nun vertith, ni gorlihan, al. Shasar, Tipa, Dulfira, Boy, Hala, Moiran, and the Floyd, Mogofito, Ferry, Taumora, Eta, Katu Polva. Buraram, Ver, Himim, Imam, Bigger, Meri, Efrems, Moiran, Deva, Mergi, Let Migraine, and the Floyd, Pol, Taumora, Buraram, Eva, Katu Polva, Ver, El Hus, Fabi, Efrems, Etni, El Hus, Fabi, Taumora, Our Boy, Hala, Savala, El Grey,
One more step.
arcology detected. Exercise caution.
Except for you!
interference here, but I think I found the access point to the comm service tunnel. We can get in over here.